Hello everyone, this is the 14th part of this series, Computer Programming in C++, and today we will be covering a somewhat difficult but important topic, which is structures. So this topic is, you can say, kind of a transition topic between this basic programming course or this beginner's level programming course and the object-oriented programming course, which you will study after this. I'll say to concentrate and understand well. So if you understand this topic properly, it will be really helpful for you in your next course, which is object-oriented programming. So let's start. Let's see what is a structure in programming. So structure is actually a group of data elements grouped together under one name. Now, to understand this, first of all, let's imagine this is your RAM, and you have seen what happens in the RAM. Let's say you declare an integer variable, let's say A. So what happens in the RAM is a memory or a block, or you can say some space, is allocated to this variable A in the RAM. Now, if you declare an array, right? Let's say if you declare an array, so it also is allocated some memory in the RAM, and you know that memory is consecutive. So all the elements in the array are stored at consecutive memory locations. Now, when you studied array, you also learned that array is a group of elements. So what is the difference between an array and a structure? So the difference is, if this is an array, if an array is declared, all of these elements, if suppose this array is integer, right? So all of these elements will be integer values. That means array is a group of elements of the same data type. So all these elements will be of same data type. But in structure, let's say you want to group some elements with different data types. Let's say you want to group an element which is an integer, maybe two floating point elements, one integer elements. So let's call it I, this is floating point, so F, and maybe one character element, so this is C. And you want to group all these together. So you can do that, and we call that as structure. So structure is actually very simple. It is a group of data elements which are of different data types. So a container which contain or hold variables of different data types. So that is a structure. Also, we can name each of these elements. We can give each of these elements a particular name. Now let's see how do we declare a structure, and then you'll understand it better. Even if you haven't grasped the concept for now, let's move on and see the other slides. You'll get better understanding of it when you see the examples. So let's see, how do you declare a structure, right? So we use this keyword struct. You write the keyword struct, and then after space you write the name of the structure. So whatever name you want to give to this structure, you write that here after the struct keyword. And then you write the starting curly brace and the ending curly brace. And after ending curly brace, you put a semicolon. It is required. You should not miss it. Now let's see what's inside. So inside, we put all the members which we want to group together, right? So let's see this. We were saying we want to group these four elements. So we will put these four elements, we name these four elements and their data types here. So let's take this example. I have taken an integer variable, integer member. I have put an integer variable here and a string variable, our short variable here, and a double GPA. So these are four variables which I have grouped together here with a structure. We also call these variables as structure members. So they are called the members of the structure. Now make sure, right now we have just defined how our structure will look like. We have not declared a variable of this structure. Right now we have, you can say, right now we have defined a pattern, that what will this structure look like. The structure will look like this. It has four elements and of different types. So the first element is student ID. This is the first element. The second element is name. My pointer is not working very well. Actually, my touch pencil is not working very well. The second is name, and the third is year, The fourth is GPA, right? So we have defined this is the pattern how our structure will look like. We have not declared a structure variable yet. So we will define it first and then we will declare a variable of this type of student type. We'll do that in a while. Let's see the next example.